In this exercise, we're going to touch briefly on view organization. We discussed the environment before of how the toolbars work and things like that with the drawing view environment. But if we look, we also get information on our drawing. Inside the browser, we get our sheet formats, our borders, and our title blocks are part of our drawing resources. This is basically what we can add to this. So everything up here is something that can go down here. It's not necessarily automatically in the drawing, but it can be. So if you have a block that you like to use, or preliminary, or not for construction, or rejected, or whatever you may want to do, and you don't have Vault, you can store that as a sketch symbol. One of the ones I have in a lot of my drawings is the disclaimer that this is intellectual property of this company and you can't steal it for any reason whatsoever. So you can have that as a sketch symbol that you can insert into your drawing. Then you can come down here into your drawing and you see that I have the default border and I have the ANSI A title block in this drawing. If I had more than one and I wanted to change these around, you can just insert in the other one, and now I have these multiples. Then I see each view. I have my base view and then the two projected views off of that. And then you'll notice that the isometric view is separate from the projected views. And that's also the reason that if you go to your isometric view, it's not linked to the base view, yet these two are. So you can see that these are children underneath this parent, and that's why they take their properties from the parent. To me, it makes it easier to understand how Inventor thinks about the different views by looking at them in this tree structure. You can follow the rabbit down the hole here and see where everything goes. You can expand it out and see what is included in there. You can even expand it out further and see what features are included in there and select that feature to be able to do things like change the line types and colors and things like that. You could possibly even highlight something or patch something based on these features inside of this part. The same goes for the assembly parts. You can see what is in what and what makes up that assembly inside of the browser. The view organization is the standard items that you can access as your custom resources. This is what allows you to put information into here. So anything you store up here is yours, and then you put it into here. This is all stored in the template. So if you want to add blocks and things to your template out on your shared drive or wherever you store your templates on your hard drive, add them to your template and then save it. And then you'll have your sketch blocks and everything in your template to use. So I just wanted to keep it short and sweet on that one for you, but I did want to kind of break it down how the browser works a little bit more in detail there for you. So take a look at that and see how it works and see how it can work for you.